light of the ongoing scrutiny of President Bola Tinubu's academic records, Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 elections, emphasized the importance of political office holders possessing genuine credentials and a clear identity. Speaking at the Chinua Achebe Symposium at Princeton University in the United States, Obi called for a swift towards a Nigeria led by individuals characterized by competence and a resolute commitment to combating corruption. He stressed the necessity for leaders in Africa's largest economy to be dedicated to upholding the rule of law. He said we must have leadership that is committed to the rule of law, that has an identity and credentials that can be verified. We can start thinking of a new Nigeria with competence and capacity that is committed to fighting corruption. Is it possible to fight corruption? The answer is yes. The trouble with Nigeria is self-inflicted. If Achebe was alive, he would have taken back the book when he wrote there was no trouble. Now, there is trouble in Nigeria. Rascality has become a measure of success in Nigeria. That must change. Obi is among those who lodged on appeal with the Supreme Court to contest the tribunal's decision that affirmed Tinubu's win. Anybody who is going to come out and be telling and abusing Peter Obi, you should know that the person is a rogue, is a criminal. Tinubu is the same man who is everything about him is just opposite. There is nothing he can just do freely. Even all the promises. You can imagine somebody who will go at the international level to go and disgrace himself. He went to the UAE to go and come back and came back and told Nigerians that you know what, the visa ban has been lifted, and which is not true. Who does that? A man who is known with agberos, who is known with talks, who is saying snatch it, grab it and run with it, and you come back and begin to tell me that that is the kind of a person that we need to lead, that needs to lead Nigeria. Yes, now of course he's leading Nigeria. You can see how especially those of you who are supporting and defending them, you can see how your life is. See all the problems he has created by himself, and you are telling us that he has integrity. You want to commit the resources of this country into his hands when it's not transparent. The rule of law is out of it. Is that what some people are telling us? Well, Obi categorized himself competent and the end of his 8 years as governor of Anambra State. There is nothing to show for it. Really? Why is this man deceiving his supporters? The whole world is looking at you. You can defend. These are like I said, this is one of the criminals we are talking about. What should we expect as awaiting Supreme Court judgments this time? During the tribunal, it was all eyes on judiciary, and what ended it maybe this time all eyes on U.S. Chicago courts. You are more than a compound unnecessary person. Who is the only man fighting for Nigeria's success? We know all of them are just out there suffering and smiling. You at this age, after you come back and be defending Tinubu, really? If he has integrity, why is he begging, sending people to go and do what? To go and beg the US government or US court not to release his results, and you are telling us that what is shrouded about Peter Obi? Obi has really disgraced Tinubu and his supporters, has disgraced all the corrupt politicians, whether you are in PDP or you are in whatever. That is what we are talking about. He has disgraced all of you. When I see how in our life be now, are you going to say we chanting? Tinubu himself has implicated himself on several occasions. On several occasions, he has disgraced himself. What has credential need in competency? Really, even in competency, Tinubu is not even there. What is the educational background of most of Nigeria billionaires? That is not the issue. The narrative must change. All we need is to bring out the country from the mess we find ourselves. And meanwhile, the Tinubu you are talking about, the competence, the integrity is not there. Nigeria is now deeper in trouble. Is deeper in poverty because of his policies. And you are coming to tell us what we need. He doesn't have any of those. How is this government impacting your life? How is this going in Nigeria? How are things going in Nigeria right now? Nigeria need a competent president, not one that will add sorrow to sorrow. And that is exactly what Tinubu has done. He's added sorrow to sorrow, and you are telling us, you are preaching what it does not make sense. Can you imagine? Well, it is not an act of rascality and disobedience to the rule of law on Obi's part to blatantly refuse to conduct local government elections. See wetin dem dey talk. Oh my God. Yorubas, Bigos and Igbos are speaking. Yeah, soon Fulani Hausa will join in the tribal debate. Every name here that BS Yoruba and Tinubu Bigos, even in their suffering tribalism, has beclouded their thinking. And Igbo names here support Obi, who is the legitimate president, but he was robbed. Sentiments or tribalism apart, APC government is worse than all political party thieves and corrupt people destroying Nigeria. Okay, he's here to expose the problem of Nigeria. A big shame on Africa, as the president of the giant of Africa is accused of university certificate forgery. May God have mercy on Nigeria. Well, he went to go and pressure on the judges like he did in Nigeria, though he knew it is a futile attempt, but we still try all the same. This is why, and that is his style. Please remember to go and mount on all INOS judiciary board all over Chicago, UK. Even with the tribunal judgment made all his claims nonsensical. So what exactly is this man trying to achieve after reading from so many legal opinions that is nowhere near contention for the presidency, because he never had the required 25% in 24 states? Obi is the legitimate president of Nigeria. Tinubu is running on a stolen mandate, and he knew it. Tinubu must pack and go. Pack and go, pack and go.